What's going on, everybody? Drew Hagenbaugh here for week 12 waiver wire ads. I'm here to help you guys bust that slump and win your leagues. So starting off with the quarterbacks, the 3 quarterbacks I have here. The first guy I'm going to talk about is Cam Newton. He is back with the Carolina Panthers, and he's been playing very, very well since rejoining the squad. His first game back, he scored 2 touchdowns within his first couple possessions. And the next week, he had a very, very solid game again. And now he's going up against a Miami Dolphins defense. Now, mind you, Miami played very well against Baltimore, and then they just beat the Jets. But with Cam Newton being back, this Carolina Panthers offense has been seen to be flowing pretty well. And with the coming back of Christian McCaffrey, that's been helping Cam Newton a lot within the running game and also in the passing game too. So Cam Newton could be a great ad. He's only 40% owned according to ESPN. So second quarterback I have here is Trevor Lawrence. He's going up against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I know it's very hard to trust anybody on Jacksonville right now because they're very, very poor. But Trevor Lawrence does have a very easy matchup, only 25% owned. And there are moments where Trevor Lawrence shows signs of greatness. But again, it's so hard for a rookie in his first season to get things going. Urban Meyer hasn't been very good in his first season. But again, he is playing Atlanta, and Atlanta, you would love to play against that defense, and it doesn't matter who is running the offense, who is the quarterback of this offense. The fact of the matter is, it's a very good matchup, and like I said, he's only 25% owned according to ESPN, so Trevor Lawrence could be very much available if you need a quarterback, especially in Superflex leagues. And the third and final quarterback I have here is Andy Dalton. He's got the Detroit Lions. Now, Justin Fields did go down with a bruised rib injury. They don't know if he's going to be back for the Thanksgiving game on Thursday versus Detroit. And with Andy Dalton coming back, Andy Dalton actually had a very good game against Baltimore. Unfortunately, a late game winning drive by Baltimore ended up beating the Bears. But Andy Dalton had a very, very good game. Especially a dart to Darnell Mooney towards the end of the game to take the lead before the loss. He's only 0.3% owned across all platforms at ESPN Sleeper. Every platform, he's only 0.3% owned. So again, he is available. He could be a great ad here for Thanksgiving football as he is going up against the Detroit Lions, who just lost to Cleveland. So again, Andy Dalton is available for you. Go and get him if he's there. Going to the running backs. Now, this first one, I actually have 2 running backs. Even though I have 3 listed running backs, I have 2 together, and that's Ty Johnson and Tevin Coleman. They're both the Jets running backs. They face Houston this week, and they're actually both only Ty Johnson's only 19% owned. Tevin Coleman is only 3% owned. So those guys are absolutely available for you. The reason why I have Ty Johnson and Tevin Coleman is because both have split carries. Both are projected to get split carries. So it's hard to pick one or the other, and it's hard to decipher which one will get the better workload. But if either one is available, either or, it doesn't matter who, go and get either Ty Johnson or Tevin Coleman, again, whichever one is available in your leagues. Ty Johnson is only 19% owned on ESPN, as well as Tevin Coleman only 3%. So basically the New York Jets backfield as my number 1 option here. Number 2 is actually Tony Pollard versus the Vegas Raiders. Now, again, another Thanksgiving game here on Thursday. He's only 56% owned on ESPN leagues. Now, I did check my ESPN league, and he's actually available there, so it could be a sneaky ad for me, and he could be a sneaky ad for you guys. Like I said, he is only 56% owned, so there's a good possible chance that he could be available for you in your league. If Tony Pollard is there, go and snatch him up, because especially with Ezekiel Elliott taking a little bit of a knock in this past game against Kansas City, that could spell Tony Pollard getting a lot more touches. And with a downed Las Vegas Raiders team who has been on the decline, Tony Pollard could definitely get even more carries even with Ezekiel Elliott suiting up. So only 56% owned. Go and get Tony Pollard if he's available in your league. And lastly, we have David Johnson. I know David Johnson plays for Houston. He hasn't been the best, but neither has Phillip Lindsay and neither has Rex Burkhead. But David Johnson is both a good solid runner, great player in the passing game, 27% owned according to ESPN. He has a very good matchup, and this is a game that you could potentially trust him in. And Phillip Lindsay only getting 1 carry and no receptions at all in this past game. So David Johnson could get the workload, he could get the carries, and obviously he will get the receptions. So David Johnson could be a sneaky pickup here this week in week 12 versus the Jets. Let's move on to some wide receivers. The first receiver I have is a New York Jet receiver, and that's Jamison Crowder versus Houston. Now, Crowder is actually only 22% owned according to ESPN. Now, Jamison Crowder has always been good in PPR formats, half PPR formats. With Joe Flacco playing a very solid game, Jamison Crowder was his top target. Even with Zach Wilson, if he does come back, he will still be the top target. He's had a good couple pass games as well. Jamison Crowder could be a very good ad here, only 22% owned according to ESPN. Now, this is a good one here. Cedrick Wilson is my number 2 versus the Vegas Raiders. He's only 1.6% owned according to ESPN. Only 1.6% owned. With CeeDee Lamb going down with a concussion, with Amari Cooper out with COVID, Amari Cooper could easily miss this next game on Thursday against Vegas. And if CeeDee Lamb doesn't clear concussion protocols in time for this Thursday game, he could be out as well. And that would move Cedrick Wilson to being the number 1 receiver on the team. Even with CeeDee Lamb, he's the number 2, so he could still get plenty of touches and plenty of receptions. So Cedrick Wilson could be a very good ad here. 1.6% owned according to ESPN. The third guy we have here is Russell Gage versus Jacksonville. He's only 20% owned. Russell Gage, I know a lot of people are saying Russell Gage hasn't been solid at all, but in reality, besides Kyle Pitts, he's the only person on the field that Matt Ryan could throw the ball to. So he will get the touches. He will get the receptions. So if Kyle Pitts doesn't get the ball, it's most likely going to Russell Gage. So Russell Gage versus Jacksonville, by the way. So he's got a very easy matchup against Jacksonville. Only 20% owned. Go and get yourself Russell Gage. He is available, and he could be a good flex option or even a wide receiver 3 option for your team. Moving on to tight end. The tight end I have here is Austin Hooper versus Baltimore. Now, I know Baltimore is very good in the pass game and average in the run game, but Austin Hooper has been utilized so much in this Browns offense that he's only 21% owned, but Austin Hooper has been used so much in his last 3 games since OBJ left. He's gotten almost double the receptions and almost 100 yards with those added receptions as well. He's been getting about 5 or 6 receptions a game in those last 3 games. He's getting the targets. He's getting the receptions. Austin Hooper against Baltimore. Baltimore is not all that great at defending tight ends, so Austin Hooper can have a solid day here against Baltimore. Only 21% owned. And then lastly, we're going to talk about defense. The defense I have here is, again, another Thanksgiving team defense. It's Chicago versus Detroit. Chicago, again, played very well against Baltimore, only holding them to 16 points. Unfortunately, giving up that late game-winning drive. Detroit could be starting Tim Boyle again on Thursday on Thanksgiving Day, and that could be very, very good news for Chicago defense. They could easily just hammer Tim Boyle and just get to the quarterback and make Tim Boyle make some big mistakes to where Tim Boyle has to only use the running game. That's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys go and get those waiver ads. And let me know in the comments, how did those guys work out for you? With that being said, guys, check out our sponsor, Caveman Coffee Co. Get yourself some amazing cold brew coffee, especially going to Thursday for Thanksgiving. Definitely going to need to keep you guys awake to watch some football there. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.